Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty.
Peace. What it is? I was watching Black Matters 363 last night, and brother Supernova Slum was on there, flame to the game. What up, blood? They were talking about this Cardi B shit, right? And when I first seen that shit, I was like, are you niggas serious? I'm like, hold on, this is news? Seriously? Seriously, I'm like, what? And then, you know, after I watched Supernova Slum, I'm like, well, okay, I understand what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? But, so let me just give my little 2 cents, you know me, give my little 2 cents. Alright, me, I got into the gang shit when I was, really like 5 or 6 years old, like 1990. When the shit really like, coming up over there, that's how we really knew it was Crip shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew of blood, but we didn't really know what it was. I mean, we didn't know nobody. The whole neighborhood was either you a Crip or you just affiliated. Like I heard brother Supernova say, he was like, you know, you could be affiliated with a gang, with a gang, but not, you know, out there banging. You know what I'm saying? They in the hood it's called, you know, active. You active, or you know what I'm saying? So anyway, me personally, I ain't never been no gang banger. You understand what I'm saying? Never. I just, like, it's different in different locations, all right? You know, if you go to Cali or you go to Chicago, you understand what I'm saying? Like, them two specifically, maybe Little Rock and Alabama. But you know, if you go to them 2 cities or them 3 cities or whatever, it's heavily gang populated, heavily coded. You know, you can only, you know, you wear this and that in certain areas, blah blah blah, whoopie whoop. Down here in Texas, it's not really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when that shit hit, like it was like you pick your side, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Because our hoods didn't have a legacy of a gang. Of gang banging particularly. You just had your hood. You see what I'm saying? And that's the basis of the gangs down here in Texas, is hood based. You know, and if your hood over these past 20 years, 25, has been associated with a certain color, then that's what you is, you know what I'm saying? But early 90s, it was just your hood. And then that's when colors came out, right? Late 80s, and colors came out and it hit the world and spread, right? So, I mean, if you've seen my videos, you probably can't tell it now because it's dark, but you didn't see the tattoo on my hand. You know what I'm saying? It say BG on there with a red star, 5 point, right? I got that because of the Black Peace Stone Nation. You know what I'm saying? I learned to that because I grew up in a Crip hood. Like I say, everybody was Crips. You know what I'm saying? Like, my favorite color was red. You know what I'm saying? Then my older brother, he started claiming blood, so it's like, shit, here's what it is. You know, you gonna be with your older, you know what I mean? But we never was, maybe it's just me. Like, I always was been mindful. Like, I'm not finna go get into it with a nigga because he got a color on. I always been like that. But it was just like certain shit that go with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I got on red, I might be disrespecting him because I might be in his hood or some shit. You see? So for me, it'd be like, you know, it's just is what it is. I just am who I am. And that's how it is mostly down here in Texas. Cause I'm talking about in every hood, it's a mixture. Every hood that's mostly, you know, one color or the next, it's always 3 or 4 niggas that's the opposite in there. And they cool. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like, me personally, I grew up in a Crip hood, but when I moved over, I was 12 years old. And I had been, you know, associated with a blood gang since I was like 7. So, you know, ain't no flipping, ain't no, why I opened up, and why that song playing, I started with that song. Ain't no switching sides, baby. You get your bitch head beat up. So, you know what I'm saying? We moved to that neighborhood, me and my brother, all Crips. Then he went to jail. I'm 12 years old. I ain't got that many blue clothes, you feel me? I ain't have any. So every day I'm walking to school thinking I could possibly get beat the fuck up today. Like that was my reality from like 12 to 14 type shit. But I started getting cool with the niggas in the hood. We went to school together. You know what I'm saying? They seen I wasn't no hoe. They said I ain't gonna switch up just because I'm around a whole bunch of Crip niggas. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you get respect that way. So I grew up around all Crips, and I was a blood. Oh, you know, but like I say, I never been active. I done almost got fucked up before because of it, but I ain't never been out there, you know what I'm saying, what's up, blood, da-da-da-da-da with niggas, because, you know, I always had a bigger picture. I always knew, well, I ain't gonna say always, because I got a little older in my 20s, and, you know, you still gotta rep what you gotta rep. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is. And this is the thing with the gang thing, right? And this is what I was saying in the Black Panther video. We not that far away as we think. Our gangs are our tribes. You understand what I'm saying? That's our tribes. Like, if you watch a movie, right? I know I'm going left, but watch what I'm saying. And I'm gonna tie Black Panther in too, because there's something else I peeped in there that I ain't really hear nobody saying. But anyway, listen, you go watch some movies. Right? Off the top of my head, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna say Star Wars. One of the latest Star Wars, right? The girl had the blue saber and the enemy had the red saber. Alright? Think Captain America Civil War. Captain America's blue, right? Iron Man is red, right? Shit. You name it. Think Democrats and Republicans. It's a book called Democrats and Republicans, literally, wrote by Jesse Ventura, that wrestler that was a mayor. He wrote it, and I read that shit like 6 years ago, before I was even really conscious. I just read that shit and was like, damn, really? Right? So the dynamic is always red versus blue, and that goes back to your chakras. Okay, it's metaphysical. Red is your root chakra, blue is your third eye chakra. We talking higher self versus lower self. Okay? Alright, that's what the root is to all the red versus blue, the left versus right. You see what I'm saying? And that's like a narrative in our history. If you know true history, you know that the Britons, okay, that came over here and set up the colonies, them were niggas. Britons, black folks, people. It wasn't Europeans. All you have to do is go look up the very first president of the Continental Congress, right? His name was John Hanson, a Moor, okay? British, all right? So understand, and that was the Civil War. It was between black folks, people. They lied to that ass. They've been lying to us about our history. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of those people that they talk, look, Google Christopher Columbus was black. Google it. He's a half-breed, all right? So, tie it back to the gang shit, right? For one, I was like, damn, I can't believe that this is actually news, that because this girl say flu instead of blue. Because, you know, that's, you know, you don't want to say the color, blah, 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 blah. You know? But it's really, and I seen Nipsey Hussle speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just how niggas talk between each other, right? So, it's not a big deal unless you're saying it to the opposite, intending to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she was out of line. Because, you know what I'm saying, you just don't use that type of use that type of lingo in the public, because it creates problems. And then, so knowing that, anybody who's ever been in any kind of a gang or any kind knows this type of shit, right? She knows this type of shit. Okay, Cardi B is just like Nicki Minaj or Lil Kim or any other female rapper or any other rapper as part of the fucking agenda of these people. They sold to the devil. All right, as Pimp C say it, he signed up a stepdad. He signed up a stepdad, can't fuck with you. Okay, so what I'm telling you, Pete, the Black Panther movie just came out, right? Right? What did I say? Division. That movie implements division into the mind. My kinfolk hit me in the text the other night. He said, did Black Panther remind you of Martin versus Malcolm? I said, damn, you on point. Kill Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger, that's Malcolm. You know, nah, we don't want to fuck that. But let's fight him. You understand what I'm saying? And Black Panther, T'Challa was Martin. You know, diplomatic, want to be cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? He finna give his resources away to them motherfuckers at the end of the movie. And, you know, we all clapping that shit. No. You know, no. All right, so she puts out this division between our two major tribes as a people. The Bloods and the Crips. You know, Gangster Disciples and you know, Peace Stone Nation, Folk Nation. And that. Oh, shit, I almost had God damn. Look here. Fuck you. It's raining, man. Anyway, it was a car coming too, nigga. That shit scared shit out of me. I done lost my train of thought. So, you know, she causing division in this time when, you know what I'm saying, the movie implies unity, but the movie is about division. You see what I'm saying? So that was like I said in that video, that was the ritual that they ran, was the dividing between the people, you know, the ideologies. You see what I'm saying? So one thing people didn't talk about in that movie was the Purple Panther versus the Gold Panther. Typically in movies, just go back and look. I did a video about this when I say Moorish versus Black folks Civil War, and I talked about the red versus the blue. That's you know what I'm saying. Like I said, it's chakra related. Now, purple versus gold had a meaning too, wasn't it? I don't know if y'all caught it or not. Okay, the purple is the priest. No, I take that back. The purple is royalty. Excuse me. The gold would be the priest or the prophet. Okay, so what they was showing, what they was doing was bringing the division between essentially our divine and our national minds. You understand what I'm saying? The goal would be the divine mind, right? Like, look here, you know what I'm saying? This is my, you know, this our people. These motherfuckers is hurting our people. We need to do something. Like, if you study Jesus, you'll see. I wish I could call the verse when he say, you know, people think I come to bring peace. No, I come to bring a sword. You understand what I'm saying? Jesus came to fuck shit up because the world was fucked up. You know, he for his father, he about his father's work. Okay, that would be the gold. That's representative of gold. That's what gold represents. Okay, the gold represents the soul. Okay, the soul is the prophet. Okay, it's always two in our history. It's always a priest and a king. Moses had Aaron. Right? Okay, it's always a priest and a king, you know. So what they was doing was dividing that in that movie. Okay, the gold is the priest, the royalty is the purple is the king. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, metaphysical rituals and this gang shit all ties in, causing division amongst us. Like I say, we're fighting each other. They need Crips and Bloods not to get along. They need that, because that's the biggest gang in America. The Crips and the Bloods, Gangster Disciples, niggas all together as one type shit. They don't want that. That's why they'll use their puppets to promote division. We done had plenty bangers in music, and don't none of them ever disrespect the other color, because they know the game. You see what I'm saying? Because that's just street shit. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that shit in their face. Don't do it on no fucking song. You see, you know what I mean? And don't do it on no interview. Like, why the fuck are we talking about her fucking fur or some clout? This is what I'm telling y'all is this is a distraction, but a distraction with an agenda, division. You know what I'm saying? Long story short. So I hope I kind of made my point. My shit don't never go like I ain't planning it to, but whatever. You know, video blogs. So peace and love. Bees. Yeah, real shut up. Yeah. Nah, I play it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it never really was that crucial down here. You know what I'm saying? Christian Bloods used to, like, some of my niggas, pretty much all of my niggas is Crip niggas. But they'll fight a Crip nigga for me. You know, they done it before. And I'll fight a Blood nigga for them. You see what I'm saying? So it's not I'm just speaking personally, at least in Texas, you know what I'm saying, in Dallas. It ain't cut and dry like that. But the rules still apply. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna disrespect no Crip nigga in his face. You ain't gonna disrespect no Crip nigga on Twitter or no shit just for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. You respect what people do. You know what I mean? Like, being in the gang ain't easy. Like, I remember putting on that shit thinking, I could die today. And like I say, I ain't even never been active in that shit like that. I be chilling. I used to be chilling. But, you just gonna rep what you rep. You know what I mean? Like, my thing was, you see my tell you, my thing was, I'm gonna put it on my hand so they can see it. And if they got a problem, they can say something to me. That was my thing. Because it's like, I ain't got no problem with you. You shouldn't have no problem with me. I'm gonna put it on my hand. You see it. You got a problem, holler at me. And that was how I go. Shit. This is what it was with me, and that's just what it is. You feel me? It's just so. The whole thing is a game. It's all an agenda. She ain't banging like that. Get real. This motherfucker's a millionaire. She's not banging like that. Look at Snoop Dogg. This nigga wear all red and date trannies and shit. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle though. That's a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these rap niggas, a lot of these rap niggas be fake, but Nipsey Hussle from the outside looking in look like a real nigga though. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that brother. Plus I know all the conscious shit he doing too. Y'all need to look him up, you know what I'm saying? But peace and love. Take it easy.